So last time we went to Blade Show Atlanta, it was 2023, but thankfully Amanda kept really good track of what we brought back. So I kind of have the list here of what we brought, and then I highlighted here everything that sold, which was a little bit different than what we thought, huh? Yeah. So from that list, we then created a wish list. This is our handwritten wish list. And then we went a lot neater. And we've been working on this for 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah. We've been working on it a while because we're trying not to get caught, you know, at the last minute doing a ton of stuff. So this is all of the stuff we've already made. So we need to go through, count it, and see where we're at and see what's left to make. So where do you want to start? Do you want to start with the top of my list?
Yes.
Okay, cedar bag mediums, which I think you have over there.
Okay, colors are just total?
Total is what I got on here.
9.
Okay, birch. And what's really fun about the show for us is like the birches are normally only green, but for the show, will you go ahead and show the fancy birch? We're bringing some wild ones just because people like variety at Blade Show, and that one turned out gorgeous.
Yeah. So I have 8 solids and 1 fancy.
Okay, 8 and 1. And then the kestrels, we didn't think they went well, but they did. They sold. So how many do we have this time?
I have 5.
5, okay. Alders?
3.
Oh, wow, we need to do a few more of those, huh?
We do, yeah.
Okay, and then the maples are really cool because we do solid maples, and then for the show we do all of these. Let her see all the different, see all these fun patterns we did, and then we also do some with trim. So people get a variety in person because they like the bright stuff in person. We've found that the fun patterns go really well. Okay, so let's do how many solids, how many lined, and then how many with trim.
19 solids.
Okay.
Lined. 12.
12, okay.
Trim 2.
And I think we have a few, I think it's 3 more with trim that aren't sewn yet. So I'm going to put 5 for those, okay?
Okay.
And then foraging pouches, regular size.
Okay. 9.
Okay. And then mushrooms.
11.
We're doing really good on all these. Okay, roll-up pouches.
I have one more foraging down there.
Oh, okay.
Regular.
Regular? Okay, cool.
20.
Perfect. We haven't done any roll-up pouches yet.
Oh, no, we have not.
Yeah, because I need to get the Death Bunny leathers. Okay, tiny Altoid pouches.
Those are
Ooh, right, I'll move out of your way.
I got it.
These are fun. These are our tiny pouches. That's our Blade Show specials. So we do those for only $5, and people just love little bags.
Keep bringing, I can talk to you guys.
30.
30. Okay, then EDC trays. And then this year we are bringing our new size and only our new size. So at the last Blade Show we had version 2.0, and we got a lot of input from the customers, and they wanted a slightly taller pocket. So this year we are bringing lots of tall ones. Here, I want to show them some fun stuff.
Oh, I know.
So like we did the Lucky Cat, right? And then, you know, fun stuff like mushrooms. And then we did like really beautiful patterns. So we still have to do a few more. And then we do some like plaid. We just kind of got a variety. Oh, and I thought some people might like Batman.
13.
Our pocket knife slips are a big hit. This one is one of my favorites because it's corduroy. I don't even know if we're going to sell it. I like it too much. But so we do these in solids, and then we do things on the front, and then like we do stripes, which are really cool. But this year we're adding sizes to our varieties. So we've gone 1/2 inch wider, which people have a fatter pocket knife slips. Pocket knives. So we've gone fatter. Here's our fatter ones, which I think are so much fun. Isn't that one fun? I hope somebody loves it. And then we also decided to go fatter and taller. So we're doing like 4 different sizes for Blade Show this year. So hopefully we'll fit most of people's pocket knives with the different sizes. And then we are even bringing tiny little slips for people's coins. So that'll be new at Blade Show this year too. It's a lot of fun stuff. We've gone a lot smaller with the stuff because we only have so much room on the table.
Yes, and there's 9.
So we have 9 dice pouches, but only like 4 or 5 of them are lined, right? So we definitely need to make more of those because we have 20 on here.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll pick out some more fun linings for those. Okay.
All of them.
We have a couple of guides so we can pick through our fabric and sort of decide what we want to work with. Amanda's going to pick out some more dice inserts because, well, we need dice inserts. And then I realized that we don't have any skulls for our knife slips. So we are just going to, it's as simple as this, pull it out. If we like it, it's going to fit. I will end up making something out of it. So I've got these like, obviously huge piece. Ooh, I forgot about these pink skulls. Oop, I might be able to do one of these. All right, well, I've got enough skull ones. Frogs.
Hey, they're cute. I like the frogs.
I was trying to think of what's already gone over really well. We have so much fabric. Do you think we should do a gnome for the, at least one gnome knife slip?
Do a gnome.
Yeah, this one's always really popular.
I was trying to think of like what would go with the tan background because that's the color we don't have any dice.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
This one's always really popular. Do we have any in this?
No.
Okay. And a lot of the fabrics we get, we buy fabrics at the thrift store, the antique store, and I get vintage fabrics online. So very few of our items are bought retail because we're really into keeping stuff out of the landfills. And you get more fun stuff when you just get a grab bag. So everything is washed. We wash all our stuff, we iron it. So you're getting clean stuff, but it feels good that we're helping keep stuff out of landfills and making cool stuff with it. Oh, I'm gonna try this one. I think you should do this one as a dice too. Oh, that one's pretty.
Yeah. Oh, and that's cute.
Okay. This is our ironing station, and obviously this is wrinkled, but what's really cool is that we custom make this fabric. We don't custom make it. I order custom fabric with the Death Bunny so that we can make different items. Currently, the only size I have in is the size to make our pocket knife slips. And so this is how the process starts. And the one thing I just like doing the most is ironing. Let me just share that with the world. And I do a lot of ironing these days. All right. So flip it over, and then I have these little guys are cut to a certain size so that I can get them to fit on our knife slip. So I just come over, figure out where the Death Bunny looks best, and then get my little thing here, and I iron it on. So we'll do 6 and bring these to Blade Show with us. They sell really fast online, but we wanted to bring some to Blade Show. Shiny side down. It does hiss at us. And best invention ever, it turns off if you forget to turn it off. That's Amanda's sarcasm. So this is a pretty big trip for us. So we're in Washington State and it's in Georgia. So it's about 2,200 miles of traveling, and we pack up everything and we go down to Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, and we fly with all our gear. So yeah, it's a pretty big trip. I mean, it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work for a couple people to travel and bring all the gear, but we have a really good time. So I am making the front of the pocket knife slips, but they have to be sewed on and folded over the wax canvas. So I'll show you. So this is where it's at. You know, it takes a few steps to get to this point. Now we're going to sew it on a base. Except I don't have a base yet. So this is going to end up being the front of the knife slip. So we just start out by sewing it down. I used to not reinforce the back, but then it'd be really hard to keep things where they needed to be. So now it's got that reinforcement. How it gets folded. So this will be our 3rd year at Blade Show in Atlanta, and it feels really good to know a lot of the people we're going to see and a lot of the things that the customers seem to like. I mean, a lot of people go through there, so it's not always, we don't always get the right thing, but we have some pretty amazing customers and they let us know what they want to bring. And like, oh, this year I'm excited because we made a special sticker just for Blade Show. And then we also are doing a on the podcast I'm on, I made gnomes for all of us that are on the podcast. And so if people gather all 3 gnomes, they get a prize. So it'll be Tom has one, Nick has one, and I have one. So I'm excited to add a couple of extra things to Blade Show. And because we have some experience of what sells, it's a little easier to prep for it than it has been in previous years. Now it's off to be inspected by Amanda.
So what exactly is inspecting all about for this?
Making sure there's no loose threads and everything just looks really nice. And we have this really cool outdoor thread that melts down nice.
Hold it up, yeah. So this year we got just a couple of t-shirts because we did a really cool custom design. And so we got 5 of this particular design, which was a limited edition that my daughter designed for the show. So Amanda, I think what we're gonna do is just sort of do this, roll it up, tie it off with a name tag, just like this, and then put that size sticker on the name tag so it's really easy to find the sizes. And then because it's Blade Show and this particular gnome has gotten a lot of traction, we're also bringing a few Gnomes and Knives t-shirt. And this guy is rocking 12 different knives.
And then just stick the sticker right over where I tie it?
Yeah, well here's put it on the thing with the hole punch. Yeah. And did you do bottom up or top down? Which way did you roll it? Top, okay. Like however it worked out, Heather. There's always so much prep involved with doing things. Don't you feel like?
Yes.
And we haven't really talked about the display this year. I did get a cool, I found this tiered thing that folds down flat that might fit in the luggage, but it's pale blue, so I was thinking of painting it green. And then I was wondering if we could stick maybe the foraging pouches on them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, normally we go with the antique look, but I thought maybe we should just try something different this year since we're doing a ton of EDC stuff.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, so.
How long does like display stuff usually take to set up?
You mean for me to figure out how the display is going to look or at the show?
With an answer like that.
Okay. So it's at Blade Show, you get 8 feet, but it's only 2 feet deep. So you really have to think about, we're different. We're not selling knives, we're selling accessories. So at Blade Show, I try to have a really beautiful, eye-catching, has our vibe that people want to come see, right? And I've learned that if you have things in tiers, people are more likely to look through it and buy it. Like a flat table isn't friendly. I don't know why, it just isn't. So I really love the artistic part of it. So at home, we'll space this out on the table. I'll set up the display a couple of times, and then when we get there, I'll set it up how I thought I was going to set it up, and then I'll change it all like 3 times. So the reality is, I don't know.
That's pretty accurate.
Because once you're there and you got the vibe, and also there's 2 different tables next to us, right? So like it might change based on our neighbors who we don't know this year. So we want it friendly and inviting, and we want it to display what we're all about, cool Wax Campus gear. So yeah, it does change. Yeah, and it might change every day too. Like every morning we'll be in there an hour before the show starts and we'll probably futz with it. There's lots of futzing involved, lots and lots of futzing.
Yeah, and why are you linking these all together? The next one.
Oh, it's faster to sew them. They don't stay linked together. It's just every time you stop and start, there's all that loose thread. So if you link them all together, it's a much neater sew and a lot less cleanup time. So. Sometimes it doesn't like the slips.
Wait, do it again.
Ready?
Yeah.
And then off to Amanda. So this year we're at table 7BB, which looks like an amazing spot because you just come in the main doors and like we're the row right over here And then here's all the big booths. So I'm really excited, a new table location this year, and we get to meet new neighbors. So come find Amanda and I at table 7BB the first weekend in June of 2025.